Alright guys, here's a quick review of the San Martin SN011 Tiger Shark. So, as with most San Martins, they come in this nice hard plastic case, so you don't need to worry about it getting damaged during delivery. And also, as with most San Martins as well, you get the usual warranty card and instruction manual. So, just put them to one side. Show you the watch. So as you can see, I went with the blue dial version, but it does actually come in a black variant as well. The only slight difference apparently though with the black dial version, if I can just get this to focus a bit better, don't know whether you can see this, this blue one actually has a sandwich dial, so the indices are actually recessed and then filled with lume. And then you've got the rest of the dial on top of that as a different layer. Whereas apparently the black one doesn't have that. It's just a flat dial. So if you're interested in sandwich dial style, then you definitely want to be going for the blue one and not the black. You can probably also tell as well, the dial is actually slightly textured. It isn't completely smooth, which again adds a little bit of interest to it, which is quite nice. Also, with this one, you've got the blue matching ceramic bezel with the lume as well, but I'll show you that later on. But I will show you now, it has a really nice action on the bezel, nice clicky action, and no playback at all, rock solid. So you definitely don't need to worry about that. It's really nice, and I've had this for quite a while now, and still rock solid. As for the movement in this, it's got the NH35, but as you can probably tell, there's no date window on here. So there is actually a ghost position on the crown. So it is actually screw down, which is nice. But like I say, pull it out once, and then it doesn't do anything, because that would obviously be changing the date window, but we don't have one. So pull it out again. As you can see, we have hacking, which is nice, and then obviously you can adjust the time, and then obviously push it back in, and second hand's going again. It's really easy to screw down, no issues with that whatsoever. So now that I've moved the hands out of the way, you can actually see the branding a bit better. The fact that there's a Tiger Shark on it as well. I'm not entirely sure what the letters are above that. I think it's meant to be SM for San Martin, but the S looks a little bit funny. Almost looks like a J, I think. Interesting the way they've done that. It's definitely different to other San Martins I've had before. They do call this a vintage style one on the listing, so make of that what you will. One thing this does have though, same as all other San Martins, is, just open this up so you can see properly, the San Martin Shark. And then again you've got the 200 meters water resistance on the back of there, the fact that it's NH35. It also says it's sapphire crystal, but we'll be testing that later on. And then the fact that it's stainless steel. So as you can see, we've got solid end links, and then a nice milled clasp as well. Interestingly, I've got LTM branding on the buckle, which is a little bit, the clasp, sorry, which is a little bit odd, but it's a nice solid clasp. Like I say, milled, got double pushes as well, so nice and secure. Nothing too fancy for the bracelet, but it's nice and solid, all brushed. We've only got push pins on this, but got a nice lot of 4 micro adjusts, so you'll definitely be able to get a nice size on it, nice fit. Back to that crown, got a nice signed one. Does make a difference when companies do that. And again, as with the bracelet, the case is all brushed apart from the chamfered edge, which is nice. Does look good. Just breaks it up a little bit. As you can probably also see, the crystal is ever so slightly curved. Definitely not domed, but it is curved. It's not completely flat. So it's a nice touch. So to get onto the measurements, we have a thickness of just over 12mm, with a lug width of about 20, diameter of about 41, and lug to lug of just over 47. So pretty nice dimensions. Not a great deal of curvature to those lugs, but it's just enough, so it does sit quite nicely. So it's that time to test out, using the trusty Diamond Selector 2, whether we have actually got sapphire crystal on this. So as you can see, yep, we have got sapphire crystal, so you're not going to worry about that. So as for the lume on this, like I say, you've got the fully lumed bezel as well as all the lumed hands and indices, including the second hand. So I'll just show you what that's like now. So I'll just show you what it's like on wrist now. So this is it on my 7-inch wrist. Really do love that ceramic bezel. And I love the fact that it is the same colour as the dial. Sometimes when you get watches that have, well, that are supposed to have the same colour bezel as the dial, they tend to be a slightly different shade, and it can look a bit odd. But they seem to have matched this really well. Like I say, not a great deal of curvature to the lugs, but just enough to conform to the wrist nicely. And as you can see, my clasp is a little bit scuffed up, because I've had this for quite a while, worn it quite a bit. But other than that, no marks on it whatsoever. As I say, with it having sapphire crystal and that ceramic bezel, you don't really need to worry about scratches. It's held up really well so far. I'm really happy with it. So just want to say to all those who've used my affiliate links so far in past videos, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. And that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.